So, now we are coming to the work. We have Geoffrey here, and I was speaking with him, or you were speaking together. I was giving the item, but you were speaking together, I know. And I was asking him if it's possible to speak a little bit about head weight. And I saw his program, and I think it will be very, very interesting. Heartily welcome, Geoffrey Hearn.
Thank you, Martina. Thank you. Thank you, Martina, for your kind words. It was a great thrill to be asked to come back. I enjoyed myself so much here 2 years ago, met a lot of new friends, and I was so impressed with your energy, the fun you have when you are training on the floor with the lecturers, and the friendship that seems to be so strong in the room. And this is great because you want it, you want to learn, you want this dancing, and that's what we all hope for, of course, to have people that really want dance in the truest sense, of course, you know, not acting as we were explained by some people in their lectures of making extra shape that spoils the truth of dance, but we are going into the feeling that I can see in your performances as you dance round. And it's been very interesting coming early to sit and watch you all and take in what you're doing and how you're using your head weights, for example. And as a teacher, of course, you learn a lot by watching other people who have good dance knowledge and good rhythm performing. And also for me to look at the other lecturers and see what they feel and how they put it over, because every time you hear a teacher teaching, they come up with words or one sentence you say, I can use that. And that is so valuable in your career to build your teaching experience to help you. So thank you for having me early. I've enjoyed myself. Thank you. Now, head weight, very important subject. The idea of adding the title head weight into the technique book that I have written came from the fact that, first of all, it's never mentioned anywhere in the original techniques. And secondly, it is one of the most important parts of our body as a human being to do anything, to walk, to run, or whatever. I called it head weight and not headline or head turn because, in a way, I do not believe, except for tango, that the lady actually turns her head. And one of my teaching expressions say, do not turn to the lady. Do not rise. Yes? Do not shape your head. Do not close your feet. I do not want the ladies to do any of those things. You say. Why? Because it's the man's job. Yeah? You've heard some wonderful lectures here over the years, and so often a Latin American teacher will call this action and reaction. Yes, we've heard it so much from the Latin teachers, haven't we? There's an action, and that reaction makes something happen to the lady. And I believe that our standard ballroom dancing is exactly the same. The man must make the action, and the lady reacts to it. And that's why I wanted to add in the head weight, and hopefully talk about that quite a lot today. Now, this is what I want you to come on the floor and do, first of all. I want you not to think of leading the lady's body in dancing, but lead her head. Now, I want you to do this. And first of all, may I please be able to hold your head? This is intimate, so you must ask your partner, even if it's your wife. Don't just go up there, because, you know, it might look like this. We don't want that, do we? We go up and say, may I please? And we take the head. Yes? Now, I want to feel a shape, and I want to lead that shape. And now I want to change that shape and lead that shape. You see, now I'm not really turning Martina's head at all. I'm just asking her to shape in the direction that she is feeling through my hands in this case. Yes? And if we're into a hold, I want the same feeling now of here to here that's coming out of my body at my speed of action from one side to the other side. Thank you. Beautiful. Can we try that, please? Come onto the floor and get into a position where you can use your knees and your hips. Yes? Now that's it. Ask the lady nicely. Take hold of her head very, very lightly. Hardly touch. It's just a caress. You know when you caress your lovely lady? No, just caress her. Yes? Just hold so lightly. Now feel it through your knees, gentlemen, and shape her head weight one way and the other way. That's it. Yeah? Now through your knees, gentlemen, feel it through the knees. That's it. Now the other way. Now the other way. That's it. Yeah? Now be very careful, please. Be very careful. I think some of you are pushing the lady into this. Yes? Martina, can I borrow again, please? Can you just have a look for a moment, please? Now, it's, again, I think you've got to be so careful you're not using your arms. Yeah? Even holding with your hands. I can see this. Yeah? Yeah? Now, again, think through Latin. Our two forms of dance have so many similarities. The feeling of centering, the feeling of not pushing and pulling, yeah? So those who dance Latin as well, take from that, yes? I learned a lot about my ballroom dancing from my Latin dancing, and the other way, vice versa too. So I want to lead that with my body and my legs, and not through my arms and hands, yes? It is all through the base. Yes? So can we try it again? Do not use your arms and hands, gentlemen. Do it through the base. Yes? That's it. Now just through your base. Shape it. That's looking better. That's coming. Good. Good. Yes? Now, just take a very gentle hold, not even in contact. Just very hands on arms, normal hold, whatever you like, and just feel that, yes? And go from one side to the other side, and see, ladies, if you can reply to the man just gently. Just take hold and try that now, into the hold. Yes? Just take hold in. That's it. Now, a little bit too much turn. No turn for the lady, if I may, please. Carry on. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That's it. That's right. Yes. Do you remember, I think it's Simona, not Katusha, yesterday, talked about her two windows, yeah? And how, and both of them had exactly the same thought. I tell you, would you be man, please? That when she took up her hold, her nose was over her fingers. Yes? There. Yes? And when she came out to this side, her nose was inside the hand joined here. Yeah? So I'm coming from there to there. Now, that is what I want you to feel. You see, I'm not thinking of the turn of the head at all. I'm allowing myself, through my partner's body, thanks, something, to feel my head into those shapes. But to do is outside, and I'm out of balance. I'm losing myself. Yes? Can we try that again? I really connect and feel nose over your fingers on this one side and to the other side, going through slowly. Feel it. That's it. So please, at home, you don't have to go to the dance hall, or the dance school, or the club to practice this. Just in the living room, just feel it, yes? Just feel. Get used to it. I remember once, I think examples help to keep things in mind. I toured South Africa in the 3 regions, Durban, Cape Town and Joburg, to do the judging at these regional championships, and then back to Cape Town where they held the national championships. So we were there for 3 weeks, and I was with Richard and Janet Leave at the time. And they were doing shows in each city every time, so they had 4 shows to do. We had very, very little time. We finished teaching during the day. All of us were busy teaching, and then we were taken straight out for a meal. They went back to their to their hotel room. Got it in my brain now. They went back to their hotel room every night to take hold and just to feel. Yes? That was their practice, because they couldn't get on the dance floor to practice it. So every night they would go back to the hotel just to put their bodies together, just to feel. And that stayed in my memory, because I thought that was fantastic. You know, that's really working at it the whole time. They'd retired by then. They'd been 8 times world champion, and they were just doing shows. But it was important to them that they could feel the actions through the bodies. Yes? Now, let's think what we're asking our heads to do. First of all, they give direction. If I want to go forward, I can't put my foot forward. Yeah? I can't do that. I can't put my knees forwards. I can't put my hips forward. I'm going nowhere. But as soon as I put my head forward, I've got to go. Yes? I think the last time I was here, I described it like a baby first walking, didn't I? Yes? Mummy says, "Come to me, darling." The baby goes, "Yeah," boom, 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 boom. And they keep running until they fall over, because they can't stop. They've got no control. Now, we learn to control our outer balance, because that moment I'm out of balance, I must catch it. Yes? And that's the use of my feet, and our knees, and our hips, the rest of us. Yes? So we need it to walk. Just analyze a walk. Can you all just walk at me? Just come forward, please. Just walk. What have you done? Just feel what you're doing. Yeah? Now, just flex into a knee and dance a swing. Just flex into the knee and dance a swing. Some water over there, you thirsty? So, first of all, it directs ourselves. So, when we are using the lady's head weight, for example, in a movement, and my own head weight, I want to direct my lady to where I want to go next. Yes? So let's practice an open impetus turn, can we please? Now, Tina, can we just show it once? And I want again to have the same hold. So if I may, please, I want to do here. I want to create it. Now, I do not do 1, 2, like that. And you look at couples dancing, how many of them go like that? Yes? Because I've got to turn. They've got to get the lady round. Yes? And it goes like that. Now, I want you to feel, is here, that I pass my lady to there. Yes? I'm passing her. I'm directing her body through her head weight to pass me. Yeah? So, I'm directing her to pass me. Now I'm going to move to promenade, and she'll feel that through the feet. But my direction is still that way until my foot is asking her to come through. Sorry. It's all right. It's all right. So if we may do that one more time, then please, Martin. I've got the feeling I'm directing her head weight past me, and then we create it to come out. I change her direction through her head weight. Yes? So in the dance position, I'm trying to feel that, placing her here. I want to pass her. And now I ask her to come through with me. And that, of course, adds to my power. Yes? The lady's head weight and now body connection is going to add to my power. Can we try that, please? Now, nice and softly for the lady again. No arms doing it. No arms, purely feel it through your bodies, gentlemen. So open impetus. Yes? Got the idea? Beautiful. That's right. Yeah, that's it. Yes? Yeah, that's coming. Good. Yes. Now, we got some problems, gentlemen. Now, I disagreed 100% with Simona yesterday in one thing she said. Only one thing she said. And it was this discussion about the ladies not so good. Yeah? A trained lady is always better than the man. Yeah? Always better than the man. Why? Why? For one thing, you're more beautiful and you're smarter, you live longer. I mean, it's just not fair. What I find in teaching, and I knew from my own experience, I'd always forget a routine very easily. My partner would get me through it, yes? But I've got a responsibility if I'm leading a heel turn, if I want the lady to do a brush step. It's my job, yes? I don't want the lady to think that she's going to brush her feet and step out again, yes? I want the lady to swing and now be taught and felt from here what she's going to do to that brush step. Hopefully, a little ronde, yes? So she can close and get her feet coming in on an inside like that into a close, yes? Before she comes out. Not, I've got to do a brush step. So the lady does not close her feet. It's our job, yes, as men. And you've got to be so good, gentlemen, to live up to your lady. Yeah, do you understand that in English? To live up to the quality of your lady. Yeah? Because she cannot do it without you. Yeah? She'll make it happen. My program says there, that you'll do your program. That's the last thing you wanted to do. You wanted to react to whatever feeling you've got. And then, ladies, if you don't like his feeling, you've got to explain that. Yes? Nicely, over a cup of coffee, maybe. Not, you got it wrong again. Because men go a little bit like this, don't we? So you've got to try to understand each other in these things because they're very subtle. Understand that word, subtle? Very, very small amounts of changes that make it or break it. Yeah? Okay, let's try that impetus again, please. There's a couple of things I want to point out to the gentlemen now, what they're doing. Yes, one more time, an impetus. Yes, use your hand on the head, please, again. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2. That's right. That's right. Good. Now, gentlemen, we talked about the ladies' window, didn't we? Now, again, Simona said this, and it's so right. And you look at even the final of the World's Professional Championship, and you'll still see it wrong. And I think that it was Donnie in one lecture, he said, any technique I show, you try to use it to the best of your ability. It might not make that technique perfect at that time because of the pressure of the competition, but if you're trying for it, you'll get close to it. And there's a very good quote, I can't remember who said it now, but if you shoot for the moon, if you try to get to the moon, yeah, and you miss, yes, if you miss the moon, you finish amongst the stars. Yeah? And I thought that's a very good quote. So we try for it all the time. If you miss, you miss, but you've got close to it. Yep? Now, gentlemen, may I just ask with you, please? This is not your problem, but there are some problems. We're starting here. May I? Yeah? Thank you. Now, from here, Yeah? Out of your window, gentlemen. Where is your window in the hold? It's between the joined hands here and the lady's head. So if I'm holding the lady here, I can go out and take my eye line to the inside there, and I can take my eye line to the lady's head there. But I must not go there or there, please. Yes? Because once you're there, thank you, it's going to be out of balance. So here, if I may again, I have got my sway, say from a natural turn, my eye line will now go to the lady to take her through to this position here, swing her through, and then back to my normal position. So thank you very much. Could you check that, please, that you are actually doing that, gentlemen, and not trying to get that action? Yep? Now feel where your own head weight is, gentlemen, what you want to it. Beautiful. Thank you. That's it. Yes. Now keep that eye line to the lady. Now only to where your own hand is going to be. Now, you see, that was so much better from everybody then. That was so much better. So, again, my direction of my head weight from here is back to the side, isn't it? It's coming that way. Yes, because that's what my lady is here. That way. Yes, to that. Now I bring it to my next position. So she's feeling it through my head weight. Yes, okay. One more time that impetus turn. This time in normal hold, please. Ready? And. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. That's right. Yes, when you train in this, do it 1 bar rhythm, 2 bar rhythm, 3 bar rhythm if you like. Really slow it down so people really understand it, yes? So I'll just count 1 and 2 and 3, and you dance what you want to dance, yep? Try it. Ready? Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Right, good. Now let's see if that's made any difference to the lady's brush step. Think, gentlemen, what you're going to do. Now we've got to go, as well as into the feeling of the head weight for yourself and your partner, also into what you're doing in CBM to make the turn. Yes? A lot of you are using the lowering that way. If you're going to dance a spin turn or an impetus or any backward turn, the only way the knees bend are forwards. I cannot bend my knees backwards, not even sideways. I can only bend them forwards. So as you close here, the feeling should be that this left knee is also going forwards. It won't very far at all because it's continuous. But you must again talk to the lady like so and not feel that you are just going back away from her. So any lowering, you want to feel your body to her. Now you see my hips can commence and my knees can rotate and give the contra body movement, but to allow the lady to swing. So my shoulders are not going round to make her feel she's going sideways, but I want the direction now for my lady to feel that she is passing me. So now I want to go to promenade. I've found my direction I want to go, and now my upper body continues it. So the lady is still moving her head weight on the left side. Yeah? Where does promenade start? Can anybody define the moment that promenade starts? Any ideas? When you turn your foot, yes, that's one point, yes. But I think it's got to come, again, from what the man is doing for the lady, and the lady will create her feeling of promenade at the moment the man starts the movement to his left foot. Yes? That is still closed. I'm rising still closed to still make the biggest volume I can for the lady's head. It is my weight change that creates promenade. Could I just show that, please, Martina? That if we have our position here, yes, now I'm rising through that, we're still close to each other because my upper body is coming round to her. Now it's the pressure to move, thank you, lovely, the pressure to move that actually created the promenade head weight for the lady and her movement. It doesn't come beforehand, and I think that's, it goes back to social dance teaching, doesn't it? Open your lady to promenade position. And all the men do 1, 2. So the lady is completely out of balance as far as we're concerned. She's here, and most probably overturned, and then she gets a horrible kick out of her foot like this as she walks through. Yes? So again, ladies, no turn. Yes? Do not turn. Okay, try it once again and see if you can think, where do I start promenade? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, 3, and 1. That's it. Yes. Would you like to join us and turn around and be the same way as everybody else? Right, one more time on that, please. Now, that's a lovely foot, Evelyn, that time. Beautiful, beautiful brush that. Once again, ready? 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now it's becoming softer. So I think that everything I've heard this week in both the Latin instruction and the standard ballroom has been freedom. Technique is the mechanical skill in art. The mechanical skill. Understand how we bend a knee, how we use an ankle or foot, how we shape all the different parts of our body. It's the mechanics of the body. That is what technique is. And every lecturer this time that I heard, the 3 days I was here, has just given you technique all the time. Because they've been talking about different part, what happens here, what happens here, what happens here, and so. It is the skill you need, the ability to create through your knowledge of the different parts of the body. That looks so much better, the movement to promenade, because it was free. And all I want to do with head weight, use of feet, whatever, is have freedom that I'm moving when I want to move and not when I have to move. Yes, if there's tension between you, you're restricted, you have to move. And we never want that, do we? You're timing it, you're listening to it, and you do it when you want to do it. Yes, understand? Yep. Good. Next thing, open telemark. Yes? Could we dance an open telemark, please? Again, with your hands, the lady's head. Now, do not lead her with your hands. Do not lead her with your hands. Lead her with your feet, your legs, your body. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1. That's it. That's very good. Yeah. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 1. Oops. Yes, it's a long way around when you're away from each other, isn't it? Yeah? Yes? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Yeah? So again, the same ideas work, don't they? 1, 2, 3, 1. Yes. Now, Martina, may I dance with you again, please? When you are thinking about a lady's heel turn, can we just do a normal reverse turn, please? Foxtrot reverse turn. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Yes? What are we doing? If we take step 1, and 1. Yes? Just close your feet for a heel turn, please. Where can I go? Yeah? That is the distance I've got to cover. And the only place I can go is swing past my partner. Yes? Now, I saw at least 5 or 6 of you did this. That's right. It wasn't like that because I did it artificially more than my upper body. But you see, if I place the lady there, that gives me the feeling that I can get round her. Mm-hmm. But the last thing I want to do is get around her. I want to leave her where she is in her balance. So again, on that first step, I am asking her to take her head weight back, not to turn, just to go back. Yes? Now, having gone back, I can swing past, or we can come out. Yeah? Yes? Yes, it goes. So we can do that on the reverse turn, you see. I can pass her. Yes? And I'm very comfortable, and I hope you are feeling comfortable. And that reverse turn is the basis of it, isn't it? Because I've had the feeling of the lady there. Now, if I want to tell her, Mark, I change. The lady doesn't change. She doesn't know. That's what it's got to be, ladies. A surprise. Christmas morning every time, yeah? Oh, really? Christmas morning every time. It is not a routine. It is not a program. It is an action from the man that you suddenly say, oh, that's different. Where am I? Yes? And allow that reaction to give you your head weight. So can you dance a reverse turn, gentlemen? Yes? Just a foxtrot reverse turn in normal hold. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3, 1. Yes. Now, you see, that's interesting because I think got to get away from head weight and away and talk about other parts of technique. Because with dance, of course, no individual parts are going to make me the champion. Yeah? It's the performance. The performance has got to come through, hasn't it? Yes? I think it was Alan Fletcher who did a write-up recently, and he said, performance is everything, and everything else is quality. Now, that's quite a clever saying, isn't it? Perhaps somebody could translate it. You're not quite sure the meanings in that. But performance is everything when you're out there in the final of the British. Everything else is quality. Yeah? Now, a few of you are doing this. Now, dance with me again, please. When we come into that reverse turn, and I displace the lady even slightly, so often it overturns, and I'm going out diagonally center, and now I'm in problems, because I cannot swing my feather finish. I've only got a quarter of a turn. Yes? So that again, please, thank you, that you must, gentlemen, always feel that you're passing the lady, so you are tracking on the line of dance. And if you can again break down your technique thoughts that I've lowered here, and we'll come on to this later on in movement, but thinking that the swing is only giving you that amount of turn. My third step is still there, and my left side forwards. Yes? My foot passing will bring me to my line of dance. Yes? Now again, my knee must go forwards to give me the feeling of being able to lower my lady with my body. Yes? Okay, so could we do that reverse turn again and make sure your track is right? So there is a CBM, but it's lighter, not quite so heavy on the left turns as we want on the right turns. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Now that was so much better. The 2 or 3 gentlemen had overcooked it the time before. It was perfect that time. Now, any questions so far? Please do ask me, because it's such a help to me as well as you. And most probably everybody else in the room if you ask the question. Yeah. And the head weight there. Yes. Anything else? No? No? Well, you either understand everything or you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Now, feather finish. What am I trying to do? First of all, I'm opening the door to let the lady go past me. To swing is to pass your partner. Yes? Could I show that, Martina, please? Again, it's CBN. Let me just take a practice hold for a moment. Swing is to pass your partner. I want to use my CBN through my base. But look at my upper body. It's not going anywhere. Yeah? Because I want to get there, and I want to get there, but the lady is still going forwards. Yes? So she is feeling a head weight there. My head weight is now traveling onto my left foot.
This is a difficult.
Yes, sorry. And now we're ready to go on through. Freeze your leg muscles. Yes. So can you understand what I'm talking about? My head weight is on the outside from my sway here. My lady's head weight is also to her left, which is not the original technique, of course. The original technique was that, which looks terrible in today's styling. I think it was all right when the hands were down there. Yeah? In fact, I think it's the only way you could dance together is to have the sways together. But we should have changed it by now, I feel, that you need that. Yes? Now, from here, I'm swinging through to make my feather finish. Yes? Thank you. Now, head weight. For the man, it is different in this dance, and it is in some of the figures, like a side cross in the waltz. You want to feel the sway as linear in the direction of travel. So my head is not over that way. Yes? In a waltz, I'd swing up. My head weight would complement my sway that way. On my feather finish, my head weight is going to where I want to go. I'm going to be looking at somebody here. Yes? So I call it linear sway to be in the line of against lateral sway that we're using on the waltz. Okay, is that understandable? You see what I mean? Can we try a feather finish then, please, and think about that? So, gentlemen, your head weight is being carried all the way through. Ready? Ready? And slow. Quick. Quick. Slow. That was that, yes. That's it. When you, again, gentlemen, you know what I saw when you've been practicing with the other teachers this week, and what I'm seeing today, is not committing yourself to your lady. You understand the word commitment? And to give completely. Yes? Yeah? To give completely. And I often thought, and I still think, that the champion is the bravest couple out there, have the greatest courage. And I always used to think that about Marcus and Karen, that they would go in that starting group in the quick step, and he would put Karen's head on the lap of the man sitting right down the end of the room, right? There was no limit. All the videos they did with me, they kicked the same table in the studio every time in every group. And I said, please start in the car park so you don't kick the furniture. And they still kick that same chair. It is that feeling that they come down, yes? Not going and then coming back. Yeah? It's commitment. Now, may I dance with you, please? Feather finish. Gentlemen, it's so often I'm seeing it. Yes? No commitment, you see. You're taking your body away from her. Yes? What I would love you to do is, having got here, put your body and head weight on so you're going on through. Yes? Commit yourself to her. Thank you. Yeah? Can we try that again? Commitment. Through the face. Put your face there, gentlemen. Face there. Show the room you, as well as the lady. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, slow. Now get to her. Yes, wonderful. Thank you. That's it. Now, ladies, could you feel a difference? Yeah? Yes, Geoffrey, that was beautiful. It takes practice, of course. It takes practice, doesn't it? All the time that we're talking like this, it's not a miracle cure. It's not something that's going to happen tomorrow morning when you wake up, you'll suddenly have beautiful head weight and so on. It's repetitive practice. It's doing it and feeling it and feeling it. Yeah? Okay? Now, dance the whole reverse turn one more time from the beginning, please. Yes? One more time from the beginning of it. So, left foot forward, gentlemen, and ladies into the heel turn. Ready? And lower, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, and so on. Right. Now, Thea, may I dance with you, please? May I dance with you, please, Thea? Thank you. Now, rhythm, when we listen to music, is so continuous, isn't it? It's linked. Each bar is linked. We're counting the quarter beats, the hand beats, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and so on. There's not a stop. And if your body stop, you're not rhythmic. Now, we saw beautiful dancing yesterday for Arunas and Katusha. Yeah, beautiful. Such musicality. Did we see the body stop in their slow foxtrot? No. It was a rolling feeling, wasn't it? From here, please. It was a rolling feeling. Now, I'm seeing this at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yes? Okay. Did the technique, didn't I? But my body weight stopped. So can you feel, once again, that if you think of swinging past the lady, you are continuous in that rotation? Yes? That feel different? Yes. Oh, thank you. I thought you were going to say no for a moment. And that is underturning from what some of you think. You see, we're so put into our position of 3/8 of a turn, and we go to there. I taught in the same studio as Charles Theobald. I don't know if you know the names, yes? He was one of the originators in the 30s with Phyllis Haler, Joe Bradley, and so on. And he loved his gin and tonic. And one day we were sitting in the bar underneath the studio, and it was in the pub called the Cadogan Arms. I don't know if anybody went there. He said to me, "We ruined slow foxtrot when we put the amount of turn into it." He said the original technique was you start facing diagonally center and you end facing diagonally wall. He said now the couples have to be backing diagonal wall, backing line of dance. And he said from that day it ruined the slow foxtrot. I was too young in teaching to understand what he meant. Yeah? But I do now. So if you can think, I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. I want to go this way. Now, your turn is continuous through those first 3 difficult steps of the heel turn for the lady. So if I may again, please. So I'm trying so hard not to turn her, just to take her to here. Through my action, I'm trying not to turn myself from there, but leave my body with her, so we can go on. Yes? So hopefully we can do that without stopping. My lower body and my legs and knees and feet are going to talk to her here, but here I'm continuing my feeling to roll through. Lovely, thank you. Yes, so can we try that? Don't think of the technique in its blocks. Think of it as one continuous movement of your upper body throughout. Yes? And your head is part of that. Think of it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now, that was delightful from everybody I could see that time. Yeah? Okay? Any questions? You understand? So you've got a starting alignment and you've got an ending alignment. Don't try to make those alignments in the middle. Underturn, underturn. I could say to you, and perhaps you think of it this way, describe a technique. I've finished, I've lowered in the feather step. 1 left foot forward, facing diagonally center. And you say you're not, you're still facing line of dance. But I am when my foot passes. Yeah? 2, right to the side, backing diagonally wall. You say, well, you're not, you're still backing wall. I am when my foot passes. Yeah? 3, back in the line of dance. But you're there. I am when my foot passes. So really, when we write a technique, it's the end of the action, really, isn't it, that we're actually describing the alignment of. It's not the beginning of it. We're not trying to strike on that alignment. We're trying to end the sound of 1, 2, finishing here. 3, we're trying to, at the end of 3, the E sound is that alignment. Does that help? Yes, think that way? Try that one more time, please. Then we're going to get back to the headway from the telemark. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gentlemen, keep the commitment throughout the 3-step as well. Yes? Keep the commitment throughout the 3-step as well. It's so easy to come away. Now, let us think now of the open telemark. Ladies, you do not know it's happening. Yes? Hit for me now, downstairs, please. Right, we're going to do that reverse turn again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes? And you can make people do this many times. And then you can say, as they're doing it, 1, 2, telemark. Yes? And the only thing that changed for the lady was her head weight. Yes? The only thing that changed. Because from here, she doesn't know. Yeah? My step is the same. Now I'm going to rotate my hip to come in front of her, and now that will tell her that she's got a head weight to change, and we come out to the telemark. Thank you. That is the feeling that I want the ladies to take. So as I say, it's Christmas morning. It's a surprise. Yes? That you are there. You are there. This is what your job is to create that beautiful shape here. Oh, it's promenade position. Yeah? Don't do it. Allow it to react through your body, please. Yeah? Try that again. This time, either gentleman, make it a surprise, either do another reverse turn or a telemark. Yes? Don't whisper it. You make your mind up what you want to do without telling the lady. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You see, that was beautiful. Yes? That was a lovely head rhythm, beautiful shape, and that you can be proud of if you lead like that. Yes? Yeah? Try it once again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Yeah? Yes, you please yourselves. You see, this is the way you must practice. This is the way you must teach, I believe. Not to make the lady say, I've got to turn my head there, I'm in promenade. He's doing a telemark. He's not doing a telemark. He's doing some reverse figure that she picks up from the contra body movement starting you here. Yes? Okay? Now, next thing I want to talk about, because this is so important for head weight, As I said earlier, every part of technique has to be together to be a true champion, yes? When we dance promenade position, it was explained to you yesterday, it's a V shape, larger in the hips and smaller V in the upper body. Now, I spoke to both Simona about that, because that was her expression, and I spoke to Katusha about it too, because it worried me. It has worried me from the very first time I took my professional examinations, where I knew nothing about movement and competitive style. But I felt so uncomfortable in promenade position because I was trying to make that V shape. And I said to both of them, so are you happy with all that thigh pressure, this part of pressure against your partner? And they looked at me and said yes. But I don't think it's a V. I think it's like a Y shape, that I get in front of the lady to do that, yes? I'm moving in front of my lady to do that, yes? May I just dance with you, please? Thank you. If I want a promenade position, and I'm just feeling a V shape, we come to here. Now, I've disturbed you, yes? Because I've got a hip against you. Now we can keep a very nice top and feel whichever way our head is going to be designed to here. Yes, so we've got a nice top there. But this is not going to be very good. And the next step, the hips are rolling everything, aren't they? So I've described it as the man putting his hips in front of the lady so he can walk away from her. Now, you were frightened of that, because all of a sudden you think, gosh, what do I do? I haven't got that pressure anymore, yeah? And Martina believes in this so strongly. She was telling me she wants the man to get out of her face. She wants him to go away. So I want to walk away. That's a bit more powerful. Hit me. Go on. Move me. Move me. Ah, that's better. Lovely. Yes? So what am I doing? In everything, I'm trying, in an impetus turn, for example, I've come to here. Now my rise is going to put my hip forward. I'm rising forward. I'm not leaning back to do it. I'm not letting it go through there. But I'm rising through to get in front of her. Yes? Yes? The idea? Yeah? Can we try that? Let's all do that as men, please. Ladies as well, because we've got to teach this. So stand on your left foot, bring the right foot underneath you, and start this feeling of the hips moving forward, but still very strongly forward in the body. Now put it around the circle to bring the lady to the promenade and be in front of her. Yes? That's it. That's it. Yes, but I often say, can we all do the samba walk? Not cruzados, samba walk. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah? Do a samba walk. Yum, bam, ba, ba, bam, bam, ba, ba. Yeah? Now, what I'm doing here is yum, bam, ba, 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 ba. Yeah? No, she's not in front of you, sir. So you can be as strong as you like and behind you. Now, feel that. Feel that. Now, partner off again. Just bring your foot underneath it with your lady now, please, and feel this position to get in front of her. Yes? It's not the arms, it's not the top, it's purely this. Wind it. Yes? Because I haven't taken it. I haven't taken her to promenade yet, have I? I've got her into that position. Now, as I come in, I'm still sending her, listen to me, thank you, that's it. I'm still sending her that way, yeah? So I've got in front of her, now we say it's promenade, and out we go. Lovely, thank you. Yes? See, it's listening to your man, ladies. If I have a criticism about ladies, listen to your man, yeah? I know it's difficult. I know we don't talk sense very often, and you've got to understand in between what he really means, but try to listen. And you are listening with your center to this part of him. All this part. Yes? This is the engine. This is what is making things happen. Yeah? So try that, can you please? Really change your hip and get in front. So dance an impetus, if you like, so you've got something to practice into it. That was a good one. Yeah, that's coming. Good. That's it. Now really walk in front of her. That's it. That's it. Good. Ready and through. No, you're still hip to hip. May I? See, as we go into here, I want to really feel I put myself out in front. That free. Yes? That free. Try it. Really right in front. And 2 and 3 and 1. That was a better one. But I think you could exaggerate that as man even more. Yeah? Don't be frightened of it. You know, really, feel it. Now, really underneath. Way, yeah. Actually, that was beautiful because your brush step was so much better. Yeah, brush step was lovely that time. But it came from the man, you see. Now, don't you think that when you teach, you say something to a couple and they think they're doing what you've said, but they're only doing a millimetre of it and you wanted a half a metre, yes? And you've got to encourage exaggeration in the learning process. Exaggerate. I don't know if I told you this little story, perhaps to help you understand. When I retired from competing, we took the family to Austria for skiing. First time we'd been on skis. After 2 or 3 days, we had a private lesson, and the instructor went down the hill, and he said, follow me and do the same, you see. So I went down the hill, and I thought I was doing it right, and so on. He said, you didn't bend your knees enough. Yes, so bend your knees. So I thought, I'm a dance teacher, I know what I'm doing. I can do that. So I did it 5 times, and every time he told me to bend my knees. I was thinking I was good enough, and all I had to do was put a little bit more in. And the last time, a lady came completely out of control. I could feel her coming to me, and I went like that to get around out of her way. He said, you bent your knees that time. Yes, and it's true. You think if you're teaching, you ask them to bend a knee or to do something, and they give you a little bit because they feel that's all you're asking for. So just the same with this, you know, really feel this comes underneath to go, yes? And it's circular as well because you have to get it around the corner to get into the lady's center with your hip bone, side here. Yep, one more time like that, please, and then we'll discuss it in another shape. Now, this will give the lady quite a different feeling with her head weight again. So hover to promenade, or telemark, or impetus, whatever you want to do. Yeah? That was so much better again. Very good. Now, foot pressure, do it from the foot, gentlemen. Yeah, okay, now, something here. What is the most powerful way of walking, running that we have in the human body? It is through the fullness of the foot. Yes? It is used in the foot. Whether you want to run or walk, it is finishing with the big toe. So many problems in promenade, one because of this hip-to-hip position that throws you leftwards, and your body, gentlemen, is going like that, and then you get this neck and everything looking wrong, and then the teacher says, now turn your head more, and then it's out like this, and it's still out of balance because we are not thinking about going through our feet. If you've done an impetus, and my feet are pointing diagonally center, yes? Now, my efficiency, to be efficient, that is where I've got to go, yes? Now, I'm required to go sideways in that direction, but you see that big toe? It's still working. Now I'm efficient, but I've gone to the right. And so many, you check yourself as well as your couples, go to the left, because you think that is what promenade is. But promenade is there. Now, where am I efficient now? That way, not that way. I am forward and across, maybe, but it's 5 to 10 centimeters across. It's a forward step, forward and across in CBMP and promenade position. Yes? Not across in CBMP and promenade position. Yeah? And this will always happen when you've got this hip pressure because it throws you. The hip turns the foot. And even at the level we saw yesterday, the turn of the foot. Yes? So please, gentlemen, you go in front of your lady, you move in front of your lady, and walk in front of your lady. Yes, can we try that? So think always promenades, you turn to the right, gentlemen. Every time you turn to your right. Now just hover up to promenade. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3. Now turn right. Keep going right. Thank you. And then you're soft. And you're balanced, aren't you? Yes? It was quite a different feeling. Yeah? One more time. Feel these things. Repeat them until you really know them. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Not quite so good that time then, from there. The first time was terrific. Promenade. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah? Yes? Exaggerate again. You know, we're frightened of exaggerating because we don't want to look wrong or something. There's something in the bodies that tell me that exactly the same. Exaggerate that. Feel you're going to walk that way to the lady. I don't know if anybody had lessons with Peter Eggleton, yes? But he would say, you come out of promenade backwards as man. You come out backwards. Yeah? That much exaggeration. I've worked a lot with Peter, and he's been my mentor and God in the business forever. But I could never do it that what he did. I mean, he's so separated across here. He could do wonderful things. But that idea, exaggerated to that amount, and it'll always make you go where you want to go, into that promenade turning right. Yes? Yes, can we try it one more time? Now, be thinking all the time of head weight for both man and lady as you practice this. Head weight's part of it. Now, up and under with your hips, and then turn right. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and right and 2 and 3 and away. That's it. Okay? Got the idea? So much softer for all of you. That's great. Now, let's take another figure. Can we dance? Perhaps Martina, you could help me on this one. Going to dance a throwaway oversway. Yes? Thinking about our head weight. Thinking about the setup. Thinking about preparation for it, and using the bodies and the head weight to do this. So here, I've asked her to change her head weight. Here, I'm getting out of the way, just the same as I would on a feather finish. The lady is swinging forward as strongly as she can to pass me to down the line of dance. Yes? Straight down. No turn, please. Just straight down at the moment. Yeah? So just straight down. That's it. Yeah? So that is my preparation for it. My head weight is now there, and now I can turn and use it. Yes? So I'm shaping all the time through my own body. Just say here, please. I'm shaping my CBM from here, but my body, upper body, is underturned to here. So now I have more body rhythm to get through to that. Yes? If I start and go through to there, all I've got is just that. I haven't got movement on my body. So here I'm using my head to help. I'm underturning my upper body. My head is gone, and now I can use it to come through and give me a feeling as well as I hope the lady. So we go into it, we prepare her here, and we swing it through, and we take it down to there. Yes? Now, from here, again, my hips have come up and under. Yes? So I'm really out in front of you, aren't I there? Yeah, I can get away from you if you want. Yes? Yes? Can we do that, please? Throw away oversway and into the promenade position. Again, samba walk. Whoa! Right up underneath you. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, 3, and 1. That's the idea. Let's try that once more. Just think, get out of her way, but leave your body with her. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, now, will you dance with me, please, again? Now, what do we do with the lady's head weight, having achieved that? Yes? So, what I'm saying is we shape the lady here very strongly, so she has a beautiful shape. Now I bring her through, and we've got this beautiful shape of really being open here, and now we can both roll ourselves into that. Now, did we bring the lady out? Yeah? No. You must feel that you leave her where she is and bring her through with promenade, just like you would in an impetus at that moment, isn't it? The same feeling there. Yes? So we are creating the look, we're creating the bigness of the headline and we're leaving her there, and we can come out, and I'm well ahead of her, and I can use my feet position. Thank you very much. Yes? So try that once again, and leave her in that shape, please. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1. The secret, gentlemen, is you not making the lady go backwards. You're leaving her there. She is standing on her right foot like this. Now here, you're asking her to lift the hips. She's staying in the same position, isn't she? Yes? Then she can clear. Yes? So anything you do with your arms like that, you're asking her to go backwards. And then you see the recovery is like that, coming out of it. Yeah? Try it. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1. Yes, coming, good. Yes, careful. You see, again, ladies, you must practice this as man to be able to teach it. And gentlemen, you must appreciate the lady's side to know what you're saying to the lady as well. So please change round when you're practicing together. So you dance as lady, gentlemen, the lady as man. But what I don't want is that, you see. That now, very interesting. Yes, of course, looking, yeah. I have two pictures here of two superb world champions, Marcus and Karen and Mirko and Alessia. Now, Mirko and Alessia danced fantastically well at the International this year. Absolutely beautiful, musical, rhythmic dancing, yeah? When you look at these two photographs, two very different approaches to a throwaway over sway. I'd like you to pass them around the tables, if you would, please, and when you sit down, perhaps the next people, and look. Now, Marcus and Karen, not yet, you'll all have time. Ladies, this will be hard work for you when you're teaching as man, because it is more feminine. As a feminine woman, you felt something here. The man cannot afford that. He has got a shape. Excuse me, can you come back again, please? We'll all have a look. You can look at lunchtime and everything, yes? It's just I want you to be aware. Now, what I saw when the ladies were practicing as man was lovely line there. That, yes? And that's the worst thing you can do. Could you help me here? When you are in a position like that, if you are given the indication to whoever that it's that, yeah, you'll never get out. Yeah? You will do because it's a program and you know and you'll make it. But you're not free. You're going to be working so strong in the top. So again, I'm committed 100% through to my lady, and I stay committed through my body there. Yes? I'm not dropping aside to come in. So as lady, when you're dancing on your own, I feel there's so much positioning that you must understand as man, that position here. I'm not leading my lady to turn, so I don't want her to turn until my hips come in. Then my shoulders and head weight follow her. Now I'm staying with her. I'm still committed. I've got my hips now under. I'm still committed. She feels my foot pressure. You see the head starting, and we can go together. So please, thank you. It's all from here and nothing from here. Come back again, please. How often do you see in a competition the men? You know, they expect a photographer over there, aren't they? Got to see my teeth. You know? You don't want that. The commitment is to the lady. Love your lady. Look at her and say, I love you at that moment. Yeah? She's there. She's done beautifully. I'm still with her. Now we can change. Yes? Thank you. Get that feeling all the time. You're there for your lady. Ladies, take over as man and lead you gentlemen. Yes? Throw away over sway, hover to promenade. Right. Now, there are many variations on the throwaway over sway. You can have the lady doing a head roll, you know what I mean by that? You know, coming in and rolling her head and then taking her out and so on. I've never enjoyed doing that myself. I've never enjoyed doing it. But some ladies really enjoy it. And this is, you're going to find, if they're really enjoying it, they're going to perform well. But I think when you first basically teaching this, what we're trying to create in the feeling of head weight is for the lady to get very deep in your knee here, please, and really create it, almost a tabletop. I want to put my cup of coffee on there, yes, on the two, and then, no, don't bring it in again, leave it out, make it bigger to that side. Thank you. Yes? And now I can bring you through from the hips, you see. Yeah? Nice feeling? Yeah? Now, what am I saying here? So often the man gets stress if you bring yourself to me a little bit into here, right? And now you go back and you try and be big, and I'm being pulled by her, and I'm frightened to let go because I think she's going to fall. But if you create it on the second step here, if she really creates right out as much as you can, and now I can lead her through to there, right? And we can change the rhythms of it. We can do voila. We can do a bounce, we can do a reactive thing, or we can do a very, very slow one, and we can get all the changes. But I want the head really out, and now we can go, 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 and I'm still committing, and away we go. Yes, thank you, it's lovely. All the time, commitment, commitment, commitment. Yeah, and for the lady, location, location, location. Not rotation, location. Understand that word? It's where it is. That's what the agents of Sell You a House will say, that the money goes up when the location is good. If you're in a beautiful parkland or looking at the sea or a river, you pay much more euros for a house than if you're in a row of houses. Yes? So, this is the same as the head. That's much more expensive than that. Yeah? Be expensive, ladies. Yeah? Other things that we do with head weight. Hover cross movements. Again, you have to have the full technique. Not what's written in the original technique books of swinging to the side here, gentlemen, and then stepping forwards to here. I think I said last time, it's the old technique that Alex first wrote that works to do this. And that is a diagonal backward step, our hovering across. And you see I'm producing a commitment of myself and my head weight forward. See where I've left my right toe? Turned in. Why? If it's there, I'm going to use my upper body to lead. If it's there, I'm already there. And really, if we're doing it basically with a hover feather, where we're keeping the left sway to here as we're taking that and then straightening on the lowering, or whether we want to go into anything else from that position, that I want to go to promenade position, or I want to go into a continuous weaving feeling, yes, I'm committed. So can we just try a hover cross before we have our break, because we've got 1 minute to do it. Hover cross with a hover feather ending, our basic hover cross. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, slow. Quick, 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 quick. You stop, gentlemen. Dance with it again, please. You stopped. That was not musical. The music didn't stop. My voice is still counting, yes? Continue. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Right. Now, let's just keep it basic. Don't do any more extension, because I'm not suggesting it at that moment. We're here. See, I'm still dancing. Can you feel that? I'm still dancing to that foot. I'm not doing and back. I'm committing myself to there to come out. Yes? Yes, we do that one more time, please. Ready? And 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we still overturned it slightly. But it is that feeling that makes it continue. Now, it's very difficult to change something straight away like that to follow it. That is practice again. But if you can feel that commitment, gentlemen, not across yourself, but completely forward feeling to hover across. Yes? Try it, please. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yes? Very good. Now, you kept moving, but be careful how you do it, because some of you drop the hips forward rather this way. And really, it's the commitment of the upper body there that shows. One more time. Commit the upper body. Put your face like a feather finish. Your face into it, please, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Quick, quick. Now, face. Quick, quick, slow. That's right. Try, I talked about linear sway. Yes? As we come from here, if we step back on this foot here. Now, think of the left sway as a linear sway, so you're still committing 100%, you see? That's what I'm talking about, really. And now, you don't have to lead me, because I'm there. Okay. Yes? Yeah? One more time then, please, there's a couple of you to think about. I said on the feather finish, a linear sway. Yes? I'm feeling the same here. I'm not swaying in a lateral way. I'm swaying in a linear way to there. Yes? That is my commitment. I want to put my face there. And I don't have to lead this. It's automatic. My body will bring myself and my partner out. Yes? So commit full body weight onto the foot and feel the linear sway. Don't go sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Super. That's better. Great. Okay, well, thank you for staying with me for that long time. I've enjoyed that, looking at you and seeing the changes in shapes and attitude and basically the freedom and the rhythm of it. So, enjoy your cup of coffee.